Hello, today I'm talking to Jennifer Christman from Ball State University. She's an assistant lecturer in criminal justice and criminology, and she's been using Viewpoint for simulations since fall of 2019. So Jennifer, thanks so much for being here with me today.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. So I guess a question to start off, tell me a bit about the simulation that you've run on Viewpoint. Tell me what happens in it, the roles students play, any of that kind of information.
The title of the simulation is the County Jail Conundrum, and what it does is really focus in on an issue that many jurisdictions are having here, and that is the jails are getting old, and jails, by the nature of what they do, are not easy to replace. They're very large investments, especially when you're looking at something at a county level. Within the simulation, what happens is students get divided up into 3 different committees. So one committee is assigned to put together some sort of proposal involving renovating the existing jail. One is set up to build a new jail. And then the third is a proposal being put together by a private correctional corporation. So within the simulation, they are working together within their committees to put together the best proposal. They have to turn in an actual document and a video presentation. And then we have negotiations, and then we vote. In each of those steps, there are features to Viewpoint that really help out in that process.
What have been your students' reaction to doing this simulation?
It really has, as an activity, has given them, some independence and freedom and the ability to be creative, especially in a class where we haven't really done that before. It does give them a lot more depth, and students, respond to that. They have done really well in the simulation. Their products are, very good. And, they expressed that it was different, and they definitely learned more about that relationship within the correctional system at large than they would have otherwise.
What have been some of the highlights for you of running the simulations? Are there any moments, any interactions, maybe students' learning experiences that particularly stick out from the times you've run it?
One of the things that I always like is when they really get into their roles. I also get it's a lot of reward from watching their recorded proposals. They do such a good job with them, and there seems to be some sense of pride with what they're putting in there, and they're really kind of hoping they understand that there's no credit attached to being the winner, but that they want to win. And it really struck me. I had one semester where they were extremely competitive. When the voting came down, no one switched committee. Like, they stayed with their vote. Like, it was only one winner because one group had one more person, than the others. Now, is that reality? In some ways, very much yes. And other ways, no. There needs to be some play back and forth. But I did really like the fact that they were so involved and invested in what they had done that, this is what they wanted to see happen.
I guess last question, anything else that you think of that you'd want to share about experience with Viewpoint and simulations?
It was a great experience, and like I said, engaging with everybody that works with Viewpoint and the process of putting it all together, and then being able to see what happens with the students in the classroom when it comes together and it really works and they get it. And that is worth all of the work, and it's completely worth it, and Viewpoint makes it happen.